So this is something that, unless you follow information on X a lot or follow a lot of news accounts on X, you did not hear about this because the mainstream media is not talking about this. So on Sunday, a Christian group held a event in Seattle, and there was like music. It was like a festival almost. Antifa came in there, started attacking people, ruining the whole event, and 20 people ended up getting arrested. So after that, the mayor of Seattle blamed the Christian group for antagonizing Antifa. Instead of blaming Antifa, the people that were arrested, the people causing the issue, he blamed the Christian group because that's just how America and our world works now. It's the Christian group that's wrong. So let's just dive on into this. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. First, I'm going to play this video done by Frontlines, which I think was with Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk's group. Basically, just summarizing it.
Hundreds of Christian worshipers flooded Seattle's Cal Anderson Park Saturday afternoon to pray for the city and take a stand for traditional family values.
You will not disrespect the blood of Jesus Christ!
Especially against transgender ideology targeting children, all part of the May Day USA revival movement sweeping across the nation.
And the Lord says, sound the alarm! Sound the alarm! Lift up your voice!
But a time of blessing and praise quickly devolved into chaos. Far-left activists and Antifa militants tried to disrupt the concert.
Pushing cops, fighting, absolutely insane.
Throwing water balloons at the crowd, menacing attendees, and some activists even tried rushing the stage.
I would say there's two kingdoms.
Yeah, so you see, they basically came in there, started assaulting people just for these people, just doing a little event, doing some music, doing something they're passionate about, which they had a permit to do. So yeah, nobody really talked about this at all. And let me actually go back to this a little more. You can see more of the arrest.
A metal barricade separating the violent mob from concertgoers after more militants tried to breach the police line.
Have you noticed they always look the same?
When all was said and done, 23 people were hauled away in handcuffs, one officer injured, and a city left in desperate need of healing and leadership. Instead, Mayor Bruce Harrell sent out a controversial statement that appeared to be more divisive, calling the Christian concert an extreme right-wing rally that went against the LGBTQ values of the city. That one with...
Yep, so that's exactly what he did. So let me get to his actual statement, which is right here. So his actual statement: Seattle is proud of our reputation as a welcoming, inclusive city for LGBTQ communities, and we stand with our trans neighbors when they face bigotry and injustice. Today's far-right rally was held here for this very reason, to provoke a reaction by promoting beliefs that are inherently opposed to our city's values in the heart of Seattle's most prominent LGBTQ plus neighborhood. So basically what they're saying is they held it at, what is it called, Cal Anderson Park, because apparently that's in the middle of like LGBTQ neighborhood in Seattle. Well, this guy, Jonathan Cho, who's a big investigator on YouTube and stuff, found an email showing the Christian group did indeed request Victor Steinbrook Park in Pike Place Market as the first option, but the city suggested other locations like Cal Anderson and then approved the permit. So this was not their first park suggestion like the mayor is suggesting. They didn't do this on purpose. The city told them that that was an option and they approved the permit. Yet the mayor is still attacking them when they were just there peacefully. Antifa is the one that came in there. They were there peacefully, having a concert. That's how this is. Here's like more footage of it.
Interfere with the officers.
Like, these people are crazy. Look at all this.
Absolutely insane.
So this all happened on Sunday. So then they came out with this. So this says, this was published yesterday. A religious group is set to protest outside Seattle Hall. Here's why. So the same group of people, the Christians, a group of evangelicals and conservatives are holding a rally in Seattle City Hall on Tuesday in response to comments made by the mayor. So basically, because the mayor blamed them when they did nothing wrong, they're now going to have a peaceful protest because, you know, they're not Antifa. Outside City Hall. So they did that at 5 p.m. yesterday. It's called the Rattle in Seattle Protests. The group behind the Rattle in Seattle Protest says they are protesting what they view as religious discrimination and the undermining of the First Amendment rights. If the mayor won't apologize, it's time for him to resign in disgrace. So 5 p.m. So you'll never guess who showed up to this rally. Antifa. Of course they did. So I have a bunch of videos pulled up here. No specific order. Apparently 8 were arrested during this city hall, or this rally, whatever you want to call it. So you can just see arrests being made here. All these protesters. This one right here, it's literally just a woman holding her child, and Antifa is surrounding her. Like, she has nowhere to go. She's just holding her child. Like, that's crazy. You have more here.
Keep moving. Again. Oh, you won't do it.
Like, do these people not have jobs? I can't imagine where a person like this would work. So maybe they don't. I guess they just wait for the newest protests. This one is crazy. So this is a detransitioner who was at the rally, and she was just mobbed by Antifa. See, she's right here. She's running away. They're all like just surrounding her. Look at all these cops that need to be there to protect that one person. Like, that's crazy. They're just attacking people for no reason. That's what these people do. And they act like they're the heroes, attacking innocent people. So I had this a little out of order. So this is the transitioner right here talking about it.
On the back of the head and pushed me into a wall. They cornered me up against the wall and I was surrounded by Antifa. I was trying to get between them. My camera fell on the ground and a member stole it and ran off. The cops had to chase him down. The cop told me that after he got my camera, he was trying to get my camera. They assaulted the officer as well and they were arrested.
They assaulted the officer because these people think they can do whatever they want. They truly believe they can get away with anything.
Katie, you're seriously scaring me. Katie!
So this was done by a woman named Katie Daviscourt. She said, I was just physically chased by Antifa militants and trans activists outside the pro-Christian rally in Seattle. Dozens of Seattle PD officers came to my rescue. I was told I am no longer allowed to be on the outskirts for my own safety. So these are the people following her.
I'm not touching you. Bye. 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 Go over there.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Our city, bitch. You came to our home. Go home. Go home.
That's crazy. Like, there's no way any of these people work. Like, how do you have free time just to do this whenever you want? Because this is like a weekly thing in Seattle. Like, let me see. I just made a video about this. When it happened at the University of Washington, that had to be recent because I made a video about it. Let's see. Right here. 2 weeks ago, the police arrested 30 people for Antifa members that were protesting in the University of Washington. Just 2 weeks ago. And it's probably happened more and more. It's like I said, the biggest thing is the news isn't covering this. The mainstream media isn't talking about this. So for you to actually find this stuff happening, you'd be on X, where there's actually news being covered and not just what they want you to see. But you also have to be paying attention too. There's probably people that live in Seattle that probably don't even know this is going on. Like, because nobody's talking about it. This is how crazy it has gotten there. And then, so they do all that stuff on Sunday. They ruin that peaceful festival the Christians were running. They ruined the peaceful protest that they're doing last night, as you can see about all these videos. And now in this video, this sums up everything to do with them. They try to act like they're the victim here. They are tormenting innocent people on the streets of Seattle because they think they're untouchable, and now they try to act like the victims. So a person back here is being arrested, and they're yelling, get off of him, like he's doing nothing wrong. He's one of them. He's one of those Antifa people antagonizing people for absolutely zero reason. And now they're trying to act like the victim, like, oh, he did no wrong. Oh, he shouldn't be getting arrested. I'm like, really? Come on. That's a load of crap. This is a whole 40 seconds is like this. It's insane what they'll do. And that's the lady I already showed you. It's just so baffling. This whole thing is so baffling. How they can keep doing this over and over again, and the police seem to be doing their job until the mayor probably tells them not to, because the mayor clearly is just going to keep letting these things happen because the mayor is willing to blame the innocent people doing nothing wrong instead of blaming Antifa for just tormenting random people. That's the way Seattle is now. And it's not just Seattle, Portland. It's like all these big liberal cities. That's how it is now. And I don't know when it's going to change. Seattle seems to be getting worse and worse every single year. And I will say, like, if you want more coverage on this stuff, Cam Higby right here, he covers it a lot. I think he lives in that area. He's really good at it too. I'll leave his link in the description down below. It's just like, I don't know what people in that, like, you can't even as a Christian group peacefully protest or peacefully assimilate to an area or anything like that, because these crazy radicals are going to come attack you, and the mayor is going to defend them instead of protecting you. It's crazy. So now the FBI is to probe this stuff. It says FBI to probe claims of targeted violence against religious groups after evangelicals protest in Seattle. So I don't know how far this probe's going to get, because that's the thing with these Antifa people is they all have masks on. They all make sure you don't know who they are because they don't want you knowing who they are. And then even the ones without masks here, nothing's going to happen to them. They clearly don't have jobs. They clearly don't contribute to society. So them getting arrested, they're not going to care. It's just, I don't even know what to say about this stuff anymore. This stuff happens all the time there. And like it's getting to a point where Seattle, I feel like, is unsavable. Like it's getting to a point where I think all the conservatives should honestly just leave Seattle, let Seattle be this anarchist run place, crime ridden. You guys remember, what was it, Chop, whatever it was, where the protesters literally took over a part of Seattle, and they just let them take it for like 2 full weeks. The city was just like, yeah, you guys can have it. That's good. Like, just let them do that to the whole city at this point. All the conservative people, all the people that just don't want to be a part of it, leave, and then they can just do that. At the end of the day, who wants to live there at this point? What business wants to do business there? Because in reality, say you're a business, you're already paying high, crazy taxes because it's Washington State, and on top of that, you have to deal with stuff like this, and then you have to deal with the fleeing population, which means business is going to decline. It's literally just going to be like San Francisco 2.0, and there's no saving this. So I think people in general, conservatives, should leave Seattle, move somewhere else. This government there does not care about you. The city does not care about you. The mayor proved that firsthand. And there are more of those crazy people than there are of you. So people like him are going to stay in power. And even if he's taken out, someone just like him is going to take his spot. It's going to be like, just like San Francisco, just like Chicago. There is no saving these cities. And it's really sad to see, because Seattle used to be known as like a really beautiful city. Scenery wise, it probably still is, but you could not pay me enough to go to Seattle. There is never the day I go visit that city. It's not worth it. Not worth even having a chance of running into something like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, this whole crazy situation. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, could check this out on X, because the mainstream media is not covering this at all. I'll see you next time.